Howdy, Namie Amuro fans. This is Steven, and I'm back with another photo analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the covers of Namie's latest single entitled Brighter Day. And this photo analysis was requested by YouTube user LV90047 space period. So thanks a lot for the request, LV, as well. If you guys are interested in more videos on the topic of Japanese pop music, feel free to visit LV's channel. She has a lot of interesting YouTube videos. And with that being said, let's jump into this photo analysis now. Here we go. And let's start with the CD only version of the cover for Namie's single Brighter Day. Alright, so when I first look at this, I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? Like Namie, like right off the bat, Namie is like a straight up no neck monster. She got some weird body language going on. Her hair is a mess. Her clothes are a mess. You know, this whole photo comes off as like a mess to me. Like, let's just start with the hair. All right. I don't know what they were going for with that hairstyle, but it didn't. I don't think it didn't photograph well. Maybe it looked good in person, but it sure didn't photograph well. It looked like Namie's hair is kind of like disheveled, like, you know, like she been like doing some crazy activities or something, or indulging in, you know, substances, which I think, you know, illegal substances. Her facial expression isn't very strong for me. It's a bit on the nose. It's not quite here. It's not quite there. It's just a little in the middle. And I think she should have a stronger facial expression. I think she was going for more of a soft and serene type of look with her face, but it comes off as very, like, just nothing in particular. You know, again, not quite here, not quite there, just in the middle, just like very nothing in particular. Let's see. Her body language, well, before I get to that, her neck, she's kind of losing her neck in this photo. I think that she's trying to, again, she's kind of trying to go, I guess she's trying to go for like a soft, serene look, yet at the same time sort of like maybe shy and timid, perhaps. But I don't like that she lost her neck, at least half of her neck in this photo. It's not a good look. Sometimes a no neck, like having no neck, can work if you work it in a certain way. However, I don't think Namie worked that look very well. I guess when you add everything together, that just adds to the mess. Like, if everything else was on point, then perhaps this would kind of work better. But no, I'm not really feeling the no-neck monster look from Namie. Let's see. Next on the list, her body language. You know, her body language is odd to me. I don't know what she's really going. Well, I said that I have a clue. Again, the soft, serene yet timid and shy type of thing. But the body language looks odd. Like, look at how she's positioned her body and her arms in particular. So she got the no neck thing going on. Then she got this, you know, her arm like one way and the arm another way. It's not coming together very well for a photo. As well, her clothes. Like, what did her people pick out for her? What did she pick out for herself? Like, what's this? What, like, got like holes in like the shoulder parts, and like you, like the dress or the clothes are coming off a little too baggy. As well, the color is really bright white, which I think is a nice color, but the background is also very white too. So it's like her clothes are kind of blending into the background, thus she is blending into the background. At least a lot of her is. And that's not a very good look, to blend into the background when you're the main focus of the photo. I'll say that her legs, from the little part that I see, look nice. But so far, I think that's pretty much the only thing she really got going for her. And then also, we have this bouquet of flowers that seemingly comes out of nowhere. Like, is it sitting on something? If it is, that something is blending into the background too. So we got some floating flowers for some reason. You know, in this photo, I think that if Namie didn't have the flowers there, I think it might work a little better. I don't know. I think that, let's see, imagine it without the flowers. I think that the flowers in this photo kind of act as more of distraction, and not in a good way that would help, because you know we do have some things that we should be distracted by, or that should be worth distracting someone from. You know, like I said, the hair, the no neck monster thing, the our body language, the clothing. But it just looks weird. It just looks kind of random. If she was holding the bouquet of flowers, that would make it seem like it was like more a part of the photo versus something random that could have been thrown in with Photoshop, perhaps. Maybe they did that in like post-production. But yeah, I think I've said all I can say about this particular photo. It's not my favorite photo, to put it lightly. But let's move on to the next photo. Let's move on to the CD plus DVD version of the cover for Namie Amuro's single Brighter Day. Alright, so here we have a beauty shot. And you know, when it comes to a beauty shot, especially, the face is very important. The facial expression, because after all, that's pretty much what's selling a beauty shot is the face. Like you don't really have much else to rely on but the face. And again, her facial expression isn't very strong here. She's not working her facial expression very well. I don't really know. She's not really giving me a type of look that indicates her attitude or her thoughts or anything in particular. I'm assuming she's going for, again, the soft and serene look, but it comes off as like lackadaisical, you know? And I don't think Namie is lackadaisical, but she often does come off as lackadaisical in this photo, and as well some other, like in other situations as well. But that's another issue for another day. But for now, I'll stick to topic. Again, her hair is a mess. And this time she wants to have like a little hair in her face. But, you know, they say that hair in the face is for ugly girls. So I don't think that hair in the face is necessary for Namie, but if you don't have a good facial expression, then hair in the face would probably help, since it just cover up your face. She has her shoulder exposed. I think that's an okay look, but I don't quite understand the outfit. Again, she's kind of doing a no neck thing, but in this photo, I think it kind of works this time around. I think it works better in this photo than it did in the previous photo. Her eyes look interesting. What color are they? They look like they might be like maybe hazel or green, but I think they're brown. Maybe she used contacts or something, but they look a little interesting. So that's something. And also, this bouquet of flowers is interesting because it actually seems to be serving a purpose this time around, and it seems to be like, Namie seems to be incorporating it herself into this photo versus just, the bouquet of flowers just randomly being in the photo with no relation to Namie. And also, I think that this bouquet of flowers does serve a purpose this time around. And I think it's like Namie and the bouquet of flowers are working together well. Like, this is her co-star, a bouquet of flowers. And, she might want to be careful because I think at, some points, this bouquet of flowers might be kind of upstaging her just a little bit. But again, it kind of, like, the bouquet of flowers does seem to serve a purpose this time around. So, checkpoint there. If Namie had a stronger facial expression, this photo would be, like, the quality of this photo would be better. However, I do think that this photo kind of plays into the theme Brighter Day better than the previous photo. However, I think, again, ultimately, I think it's the facial expression here. Like, that's kind of the one thing that is not connecting everything together in this photo for me. But, it's respectable. Alright, so my favorite photo based off of these two photos is the CD plus DVD version of this photo. And it's my favorite because I feel like it captures the theme better. I think Namie looks better. I think that everything seems to mesh better in this photo. Probably because, less is more. I think in this case, less is also better. Since she's showing less, she has less things to worry about and less things to mess up on. So I think that this kind of works to her advantage. But again, for me, the one thing in this photo that's letting her down is the facial expression. And this is a beauty shot, so the facial expression, like, it has to be on point, But nevertheless, I think this photo is better than the CD-only version of the photo. Well, the CD-only version of the album or the single cover. But that's just my opinion. Feel free to let me know your opinions. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Did I miss anything that you've noticed? Feel free to let me know in the comments section. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. The feedback and the support is extremely appreciated. Until the next photo analysis, adios and goodbye for now.